Let's talk about the speed limits. Why do we have speed limits on the road? Why is it? Who decides to limit the speed of the road? And why do we have the speed of the road? Why is that? Is it because the government or the council decided just to put any random speed? Why is it? Why do we have speed of the road? That's the question we should be answering first. The governing body who decides or who look after the road and the safeties of the road and the speed of the road, they decide which road the speed is better for. So this road, it should be this speed. This road, it should be this speed. They decide why? Because they look at the safety side. Not because they want to, not because they done it out of ignorant or arrogant. They've just done it because it is for your own good. It is for the good of the public. Remember, the road users are not only cars on the road or the vehicles on the road. We have cars, motorbikes, vans, coach, buses, people, pedestrians, people walking with children, people going to school, children going to school. It's not just about cars or vehicles. It's about all road users. So when we are driving on a road, we have to bear in mind that the road is not just for us. It is for everyone who is using the road, including the pedestrians. Remember, the pedestrians who's walking, they are also allowed to be on the road. The cyclist, many, they hate cyclists. What they don't know is one day you are driver, another day you are the one who is cyclist. Okay, so it's not that the cyclists are from another planet. They are part of the road, the part of the country, the part of your driving journey. They are allowed to be on the road, just as you are allowed to drive on the road. Okay, because today they are walking or they are cycling, tomorrow they will be driving. It doesn't mean they don't drive. Those who do cycling doesn't mean they don't drive. So soon as you see a cyclist, people, they're slow. It's because they don't know how to deal with it. When you see someone on the road, cyclists, pedestrians, when you see people walking with children, with dog, with animals, what do you have to do? You have to deal with them because they're including. Remember, you chose to be a driver. It's not that somebody put a gun in your head and said, be a driver, whether you like it or not. It's not you the one who wanted to be a driver. Now, because you wanted, it's your choice, you have to accept that everybody on the road are part of your family. Some you will like, some you won't like, but that's part of the life, that's part of the driving journey. So you have to accept the cyclists, pedestrians, as well as everybody else on the road. Okay, the reason we have the speed of the road is because they decide this road, this speed is safe because there are school around. Maybe there's going to be pedestrians around in this road, so this road should be 30. This road should be 40. Why? Because of those reasons. Okay, so every road, the council or the governing body, these road safeties, they decide which road should have which speed. Okay, so now we know the speed of the road isn't just there because somebody decided to just put it there. They probably could make mistake. Maybe some road it should be 30 instead of 20, or it should be 20 instead of 30. I mean, you could have your opinion on some roads. Even I have my own opinion. Some roads are 20 nowadays. I think it's quite dangerous actually to have 20 on some of those roads because I think it should be 30. So that's my opinion. Those who make those rules, they know safety better than me. They see it more closer than me because they do the research. They talk about it. They do the research. So it's not me. I could only say from what I see. My job is a driving instructor. My job, I'm an accountant. These are my field. I will be specialist on those. When it comes to road speed, that's not my speciality. I'm a driving instructor. It doesn't mean I study the speed of the road. I teach someone how to learn to drive and how to pass the test. I don't go around and study or research. My job doesn't need for me to study or research the speed of the road. Okay, so I don't look at that side. That's my opinion. Your opinion, you have your own opinion. It doesn't mean you're right. Okay, so whatever is been given to you, the road speed, that's why you should be driving. Hi, if you are learning to drive or you are training to become a driving instructor, we have an online course for you. So if you're a learner, we have an online course for you for manual and automatic. And if you're training to become a driving instructor, we have an online course for you for your ADI Part 2
and ADA Part 3. Please check the description for the links of the courses. Have a look and have a read. If you like it, you could always join the course.
The other thing I like to add on is that sometimes you want to go somewhere, okay, and you are speeding. Instead of 40, you are doing 45, you're doing 50. Instead of 50, you are doing 55, you're doing 60. Why? You just want to get there. Remember, you as a driver has a responsibility, okay? You can't just go there because you want to go there by speeding, by breaking the rule, by killing everyone on the road. You can't do that. You as a driver has responsibility. If the road is 40, you shouldn't be doing more than 40. If it's 50, you shouldn't be doing more than 50. And let me give you another example, okay? Say you want to go somewhere and you need to go through motorway. And the motorway is, as you know, is 70, right? That's the maximum you could drive in the UK is 70. But you're doing 80, you're doing 85, you're doing 90 because you want to get there. For you to get there, you've been breaking the rule, you've been breaking the law, driving above the speed. What time do you think you're going to save? How much time do you think you're going to save because driving over the limit? What do you think? 2 minutes? 3 minutes? You're not going to save 50% of your time, are you? Because instead of 70, you're driving 80. So at the end, you might save maybe 5 minutes, 3, 4 minutes, 10 minutes. What's that going to do to you? Going there earlier, 10 minutes earlier, what's it going to do to you? You're breaking the rule, you're breaking the law, putting your family in danger if they're in the car, putting everybody else in danger. What good is that going to do to you? Just going there 5, 10 minutes earlier. It's not going to do you any good, is it? If the road is 50, you should be doing 50. If the road is 70, you should be doing 70. You shouldn't be doing more than 70 because that's the road speed. Like I said, those who makes the rule, those governing body who look after the safeties of the road, there is a reason why they gave speed of that road. You can't just make your own mind up and say, I'm going to do 60 here. It doesn't matter. It's 40, but I'm going to do 60. Well, it's 70, I'm going to do 80, 90. Well, you can't make that rule. You might not like it. That's not the point. The point is we all have rules in life and we have to follow that rule. And there's a reason why there is a rule. Okay? You are breaking the law, going more than the speed limit. How much time are you going to save? Maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes? What is that going to do? That's not going to benefit you in a big way. Okay? So if the road is 70, just relax. If you want to go somewhere early, leave early. If the journey is going to be 1 hour, leave hour and a half before. Give yourself half an hour before, 2 hours, 1 hour before. So if the journey is 2 hours, leave hour and a half. Leave hour and 45 minutes before. That way you got plenty of time in hand and you don't have to rush. Because if you got limited time, then you need to go there, maybe it's going to cost you 1 hour. And you are leaving 40 minutes before, 45 minutes before. What do you think is going to do? Obviously, you're going to try to speed because you were the one who's late. You're the one who left late from home. So if you're going to go somewhere early, you got an appointment, leave early. Give yourself extra time. That way, you're going to relax. Just enjoy the ride. So if you leave early, okay, and you are ready for the journey, you've got everything that you need in the car, okay, you want to go somewhere, it's going to cost you an hour. You left hour and a half before. Okay, you go on and start the car and you are doing what the road speed is saying. You are reading, you are looking at the road and you are assessing what's happening around. That way you're going to enjoy more. But if you just go in and rush and try to go there before you can, what's going to happen? You're going to miss a lot of things. You're going to miss the problems coming your way. Remember, the problems are not coming from the sky. It is there front of you, around you. It's because you are rushing, you don't see those problems. The person front of you, the dog comes front of you. Do you think they just came from the sky? They didn't, did they? The person was already there on the road. The dog was already there on the road. The child was there already on the road. You didn't see it. It's because you don't have time to see it. You're too busy rushing, driving, too busy stressed driving. Okay, many, they're too stressful when they're driving. Okay, when you come into the car, remember, the car is a weapon. It kills people if you don't control it. You are the one who's controlling the car. You have to make sure that you control the car. You must control what the speed of the road is and what is your speed. So remember, the problems are not coming from the sky. It is not coming from another planet. You are in this planet and the problems are around you, front of you. What you have to do is look, assess, and make the decisions, make the judgment according to it. For you to do that, you can't rush. You have to be stable in your mind. You can't rush. You can't be stressed when you're driving. Okay, I know there are too many cars on the road. Whose fault is that? Who are you going to blame for that? It's us, right? I'm included in that. So I am to blame for You can't just blame everybody else who's on the road. You're the one who's on the road as well. Why don't you just stop driving if you think it's too many people on the road? There are too many cars on the road. Myself is one of them. You are one of them if you're driving. So you can't blame others. We just have to live what we have. And there are a lot of cars on the road. It's going to be a lot of traffic. And the peak times. If you're driving in the peak times, then obviously you're gonna, it's going to be busy. Okay, you need to be early. If you're going to be late somewhere, let them know that you're coming late. But don't rush. Don't be stupid and drive like a lunatic, because that is going to cost you in a big way. Okay, you don't want to do anything silly and then regret for the rest of your life. You don't want to lose your sleep for that.
If you are learning and you need help on learning and passing the driving test, don't forget to take the advantage of our online course. The course gives everything a learner needs to learn to drive and to pass the driving test. It has everything a learner needs. I will leave a link on the description for you to have a look. Have a look and see and read, and if you like it, you could always join the course.
Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, please do give a thumbs up. Please do make a comment what you think of the video. And if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe so don't miss any of my future videos. And hope to see you again on the next video. Bye for now.